Hello, this is Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery. There's plastic and silicone spatula heads. I pull the wooden handle out and just use a sharp a razor blade, probably. And you put a little couple slices in and you just twist it and it falls right out. So if you want to measure or you don't want to measure, it doesn't matter. You're still going to get an interesting pattern. And the alternative is something like this that's a graduated tool that I might use now. It's fun to peel the paint off after it's dry. It's better if you wipe it off before it's dry. In any case, those came from, that one came from, was gifted to me, but I found them on a Michaels link. Frog in my throat. Alright, I've got some thin frog tape, and I want to do a really simple way of creating a composition. I've got some leftover tape from the other day too, so it's not impossible that I might want to grab my scissors, honestly. I'd like this not to take too awful long. Maybe I should try my leftover tape. I'll at least give it one shot. And now it's stuck to my finger. Okay. And this is a 10 by 20 inch canvas, by the way. And that might actually make it to the edge. I hope it works twice. And it makes me want to use another piece. If I can get it off the bunch that I've got waiting over there. Helps if I bring it all the way to the end. Be nice if this works. I thought I would do it in golds, but I'm not sure that I'm not just gonna excuse my frog. Ribbit. I'm not sure I'm not going to just do it in all kinds of colors that I would like to do it in. So that was saffron and Mayan gold combination. This is a Miami magenta. I am going to have to take the tops off a bunch of things. This is a Periwinkle Vivid Intense. The colors will be listed underneath the video. It's a little saffron Prizm pour. I think I'm going to indulge in some jasmine. I've got Snapdragon. Yes, I found my Snapdragon. Good. I've been using Prussian Violet instead, and it's dark. I am tempted, and will probably decide right now to use some either Nebula Star I think a little pink carnation to fill in that gap would be a good idea. I want to go through and do the whole thing. Now I've just noticed that my Tuscan gold is a really similar color to the combination that I make custom. Really similar. It's a little more coppery, I guess, or a little more yellow. I'm not sure what to say. This is Dancing Fuchsia. This is a this is a Purley Pigments color. I was originally going to do this in just golds. Maybe I still want to do some gold. I've got some Tuscan Sun, but it's plugged. Wish those tips were easier to get into. I could probably use the shiny taffeta instead. And maybe I will. Cross your fingers. There's also my Decor Americana 24 karat gold. Sour lemon that used to have orange crush in it now has hollyberry in it. I'm going to try and do one whole side. This is saffron. And I really have no idea how this is going to go. This is orange crush. These are my go-to colors. And I'll have to decide what comes on the other side afterwards. I think I'm going to indulge myself in a little bit of Fandango after I peel the paint buildup off around the top. And what I really love with Fandango is Royal Sapphire. I don't know how that's going to be. Let's go back to the, I still want that Tuscan Sun open. I'm going to try some of the shiny taffeta again. Some carnation. I think if I go all the way to the end, I can start on this end. I might need a scrape dish. So I'll grab one of those right now. There's some jasmine. Part of me wants to do a black and white version of this. Alright, I'm going to throw a little bit of frostbite into the mix. And I think a little more Miami magenta if I can get it out. Alright, cross your fingers. Where's my scrape dish? I'm going to need that. I want to use my other colors. And now I'm going over this too many times. Come on, fill in. No room for slackers. Well, I guess I'm just going to keep taking some more color off. Maybe I can use it on the other side, and maybe I can't. Got to be careful with the pressure. Don't want to take off too much paint. Got to figure out a better way than a spatula to get the paint to flow all the way down. I keep taking off way too much. And I'm not doing it in a straight line, which I would really like to do. Now I really can't do both sides of this at once, can I? I so want to. I want to do my toothy tool next. And I think it's going to be, I'm going to try the graduated one. Try and fake out my mistake. I'm not sure how to get that last piece out of there. I need an equal pressure. I'm going for the big side. I don't like that mistake in there at all. That's a little better. In another piece I could probably take the paint that's coming off and use it. I keep switching from side to side so I can match up. The graduated parts. Now I could just stop after one side. I kind of want to do gold on the other side, to tell you the truth. I'm going back over it again. Oh, and I wobbled at the end. I guess I'm nervous. Switch it around. I got more wobbles. Maybe I should put wobbles in. Maybe it's important that I do that. What I want to do is grab all of this paint, put it in my scrape dish. Pretty colors. Very pretty colors. Now obviously we're going to have a black line down the center once I pull that up. And I'm thinking the gold, or I could just use the black. I don't want to use the graduated tool again. I'm just going to pull it up, and then I'll decide if I want to do more tomorrow or if I'm done. Not as tidy as I'd like, so I'm going to grab a Q-tip. That'll teach me to push my tape down harder. It's important. Very important. So I'm going to grab my tweezers because there's a bunch of paint. Get rid of my tape. Trying to get paint all over myself. Well, I'm going to have to fix that. This isn't bad. Oh, I finally got it off. Cool. So it kind of makes me want to do blues on this other side and maybe change up the design. And rather than get rid of it, I'm going to decide on how heavy I want. Or how thick I want my black line. Thank goodness I left my scissors handy. Now you don't have to actually match the same exact angle. And I don't think I will. Definitely leave more tape on the end to pull it off. Now I have some nice paint left from the last time, and this time I want to make sure that I press down my tape. And it would have been better for me if I had cleaned off my spatula, but I have more, so I'll just put that in the bucket and grab a clean one. This is Frostbite. Whoops. This is the Prussian Violet. Give myself one more minute and I'll come right back. This is Royal Sapphire again. It's almost time to mix some more up. This is Egyptian Blue. I'm going to go for the Jasmine because I love jasmine. I wish that tickle in my throat to go away. I've got some periwinkle. And I'll be back in a second. Hopefully. Oh, looks like I got a spot. Looks like I put too heavy of a layer of paint on too. Alright, I'll see you in a sec. Okay, back to it. I've got some of this lovely paint in my dish. Whoops, I've also got some tape stuck to my, excuse me. Get rid of the tape dog. Hopefully I'm not going to mess this up by doing this. Alright, I'll try that. I'm going to get that piece of tape away from me. Very sticky stuff, the green frog tape. Excuse me. Oh, and there's my spatula. It's a happy, you got to find the happy medium between enough paint and too much paint. Too much paint and the rows fill in. Not enough paint and the canvas shows through on the background. And it doesn't have to be symmetrical or anything special in the stripes coming down. Hoping it's not too muted. It's looking a little muted. I think I better quit while I'm ahead. Got to figure out a better tool than the spatula. I know I said that already. And I know I said I wasn't going to use the graduated tool again, but I am. So far so good. Not sure how this is going at all. I want to do one that's wavy. I want to flip it around and redo this side, but I've got to wait a minute. There's definitely no perfection here. So where's my side? That's me just trying to redo it. Well, it's it's not my first try, it's my second try, but let me get that tape off there so I can find out if I have paint spillage underneath it. And it's time for tweezers again, I guess. Not perfect yet. I might just have to go back and fill in with some black. Come on, Q-tip, come out of the container. Oh, that's nice, it's coming off. Except for that, that's not coming off. Oh, I got that. Wow. Alright. That's, I'm not sure what that is. That might be stage one. I can shimmer it at you. It was a learning experience. I'm waiting for another painting to dry, so Yep, I believe that I will be painting the black line down the center once this is dry. It looks good from up here. That's a relief. It's a little dodgy being up close and personal, but it's interesting, and it was a fun experiment. Please give me a thumbs up when you watch my videos all the way through. You help the algorithm decide that my channel is worth saving. Cross your fingers, knock on wood. Thank you to all my members who keep me alive, keep my channel here. Thank you for the PayPal donations, and thank you for the Patreon support. You guys are the only things between me and me being gone off YouTube, so thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida, and I do sell my artwork when I'm given an opportunity. You can find a couple of websites on the link tree underneath the video in the description near the 20% off pixel paint design. 20% off Colourarte coupon code and a 10% off pixel paint designs coupon code. That'll get you Australian Floetrol. My Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links are all on the link tree, along with a couple of websites I did mention. Questions are welcome and encouraged. My community board will show you tomorrow's video at 2 p.m. most nights before the next day. Duh. Thank you all for your kind words and your comments. Scattered all over the place. Brain cells are like missing. Anyway, I love you and you inspire me always, so I hope you come again, and whatever I haven't told you, you'll see in another video. And that's usually that I have 33 playlists of 100 videos each. And if you want a topic or a genre, just mention it to me, and I will be sure to give you the link. All right, take care of each other, take care of yourselves. Bye for now. Priscilla out. I'll have to do this better another time, but it looks cool from up here. I'll see you anon.